Seems like we're live.
We are live, Mario.
We are live.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yes, I missed the spot. Yes. Hi, everyone. From our next grill, use the UFO ourselves and the team and all the people that make it possible what we do here. So this is quite a special occasion for us, and it's very exciting. So you can also see some of the other faces, not always Era and me and Lars, but also all the others that are part of the UFO team. So this is a quite exciting one. So what is going to happen today is we're going to have a little bit of an introduction of the team members. We're going to share a bit of what we learned in 2021, what was happening, and also what we're excited and looking forward to in 2022. So this is kind of the rough framework that we're having. And yes, with that being said, I would like to hand over for the very beginning, so you can kind of understand how did the UFO actually come to life, right? This is where it kind of all started, and it's quite a while back. I'd like to hand over to Lars, who has the full background story on the UFO. Lars.
Yeah, thank you, Mario. Yeah, it's a long journey and not an overnight success. We started the company many years before. I'm the co-founder of UFOstart, and we started the company with Thomas, Jens, and Heiko, the three founder guys of Zanox. Today it's called Avin. And the first vision was to help startups to create a better process, to create a platform for startups that they can execute better. And it was successful or not, but we had many problems with retention. And 2017, we had the feeling that blockchain industry is growing a lot and is stabilizing the business, and more use cases popping out. And we all of us were marketing guys. We are coming from the marketing industry, but for more than 8 years we are doing blockchain projects more on the private side. And we decided 2017 to shift a little bit and focus on blockchain startups, blockchain marketings. And since then, UFOstart helped blockchain startups a lot with the marketing approaches because we learned that in the blockchain world, your marketing has to be global from the day one. Yeah, you can't grow country by country, and you have to go on a global scale with your marketing approach. And first, it's really expensive. You need more organic approaches and ideas. Second, it needs a lot of effort for your team. And at the result, you need a clear focus. What can you do and what is possible with your resources? So, we helped some great projects like One Protocol, PhotoChain, Chainlink was the last one. And our current projects are IMX and Smart Places Protocol. And that's it. More than 8 years journey. And I hope that's okay for the intro.
Of course. Thanks, Lars. And by the way, please, to the audience, if any questions come up,
the line is busy on Mario's side.
Yeah, it seems like Mario isn't having the best connection today. I think what Mario was saying is that if you have any questions today, we'd like to keep this a bit more interactive than usually. So this is, although it's about the UFOstart team in one way today, where we want to introduce you and just put some more faces than you used to see at the forefront today. Please feel free to just ask any questions you have. We've also prepared a bunch of polls today where we'd like to get your engagement, your votes on, basically, that we then hopefully try to pick up and talk about, such as what was your favorite project or coin this year, for example, to just jam up on that. Yeah. Before I get back to Mario, maybe I just want to say a few more sentences on UFO, generally speaking, the setup before we then invite a few more people on screen. We just learned actually 5 minutes ago, fun fact, that we can't have everyone from the team on screen within this tool. Well, should have been better prepared, but it's kind of also our things, kind of how we roll and just, try to go with the flow. But anyways, we'll put a bunch of more faces in front in a few minutes. Generally speaking, at UFOstart, we're a bunch of guys and girls. Most of us are freelancers or have other full-time jobs, but with passion for blockchain, Web3, decentralization, and marketing to some extent. For some more, for some others. We just come together to, what Lush just said, help young blockchain startups, Web3 startups to just basically get more attention, do the right marketing thing from our point of view, and just help them, attract more attention and hopefully contribute somehow for them to be a bit more successful than without our contribution. So should we invite a bunch of other guys on the screen? Or Maury, would you want to say anything else beforehand?
Yes, if I'm back, then let's invite some of our team members and go into, while you do, maybe go over what's going to happen. So the idea is to for us to figure out, okay, when what did attract us as team members first about the UFO in the first place, and when did we join? And as always, one little fun fact about each one of us. And yes, Basti, it's time.
I should have seen that coming actually, but I don't have
also for you this time, right? So as you invite more people, I'll just go ahead and start, and then hand it over to Heiko right away, since he's the first one to join. So you're prepared already. So for me, when did I join? So basically, my connection to the UFO was basically I did have a little blockchain event before. I think it was in 2017 we started, and then it evolved into 18. A bunch of people moving things in the blockchain sphere, and doing it in a fun format with eye patches and pirate head on a boat, or in the tavern in the basement. It was kind of the story around it. And UFOstart and Lars were sponsors, and that's how we kind of got deeper in touch around the topic. And what attracted me was just the vibe, what it is, and it changed a lot by the vibe and by the people, and knew, okay, this is something that you want to be involved in. What's it going to be in the end? Not 100% clear, but it also doesn't matter so much. Is probably right now, since my setup is a little bit different, is I'm calling in from Guatemala, from vacation, and I will be in about 1.5 hours. I will be on a 3-day jungle tour. So yeah.
Cool.
With that being said,
good luck.
I hand over as said to Heiko. So just to recap again, when did you join the UFO? What attracted you about it? And one fun fact about you.
Okay, yeah, I started the mission with UFOstart some years ago, so I don't remember the actual year, but yeah, I'm doing the product side, all the products question for our mission. So I did the concept for the concept for the flight plan, the marketing plan we want to provide, what we're working on, so that everyone knows how do the marketing in a right way and at the right time. And I'm like Basti and Mario.
Sound?
Did we lose Heiko?
We can't hear you anymore.
I think we lost you. As you can tell, guys, today's a bit special episode, so there's a lot of hiccups technically. Apologies for that.
But that's startup
That is a
life.
fun
right?
Distributed team.
UFO
Yeah. Startup life, distributed team. It's not an overnight success.
That's how it is. I think Marco right now is muted, so that could be a reason. But how about we just we continue with Heiko afterwards when everything maybe works again, and we move over to Elvis. How about that? Elvis, so just to recap, what attracted you about the UFO? When did you join, and what do you do, and a fun fact?
Well, so I'm quite new in the team. I joined about 2 months ago, I guess 2.5 maybe. I've met the guys, Heiko and Lars, a few times before that, but yeah, it was the quadcast about, what was it about? It was about Cardano. I've been at the same location together with Mark Majewski from Advanced Store I'm working with. And yeah, we just got in touch. I'm into blockchain for about a year now, and I was really curious about UFOstart. And UFOstart just needed a new design guy, and I'm a design guy, so I just dropped in, and yeah, I'm really into Web3, and it's a really cool team. We are working decentralized, and yeah, so here I am. And
Very glad
I'd like
to
to
have
drop
you.
the microphone to Eva.
All right. Hi, guys. First of all, this is the last crowdcast of the 2021, as we in the beginning mentioned. So let's talk about a little bit about me, how I attracted to UFOstart. So my journey began with blockchain, the environment, with the ecosystem a couple of years ago when I was a blockchain journalist. And then I met with Lars beginning of the 2021. What really attracted me to the UFOstart is the people and the team. I mean, I love my team. I love working with everyone, each and every one, and just inspires me every day, to be honest. And I have a big passion about marketing, blockchain, being in the ecosystem. But most of the most important point would be the team itself. I'm really, really happy and glad to be a part of it. And a fun fact about me that I hate coriander while I love petersilie. They are the same fat, but I hate it. I don't know. So yeah, that would be a fun fact about me. So yeah, we can continue. I think Heiko, hi, welcome back. We can continue with you.
Nee.
All right, no then.
All right, let me go then. Hi, my name is Basti. I've been with UFOstart for quite some years now, and I got to know Lars as in my very first internship while studying. Lars at some point became the chief marketing officer, head of marketing. We just clicked both professionally, but even more personally. So I've known Lars, a bunch of the other guys here for a very long time now, and I've really gotten that marketing passion, passed over or onto me from Lars, really, together with like the passion for startups and young companies, and just always trying something new, being involved with new topics and projects, etc. So I help Lars to advise, the projects, the clients that we work for, and at the same time, we're also trying to somehow build a product basically that helps. We call it the Robo Marketing Advisor, which in a nutshell is basically at some point, hopefully it's still in the alpha phase, but will become a tool that asks you for a bunch of questions where you add with your project, what you're trying to achieve, what your resources are internally, and then spits out a customized but scalable marketing plan for you to tell you exactly what to do at what point in time for your marketing strategy. We're not there yet, but we're working on it heavily when we're not advising projects. And one fun fact about me is that I actually stumbled into becoming a freelancer because my girlfriend and I decided to move to Australia for a year, buy a camper van, convert, and just drive around. And I noticed somebody, okay, it might be good to have some more money to it. So I just kind of stumbled into freelancing from Australia, and it worked well. Now it's working much better though. And yeah, it's hard to imagine to ever go back working 9 to 5 in the traditional sense. That's me.
Amazing.
Really cool. Heiko, shall we have another try? We see lips moving.
Yeah, but sound is not coming, unfortunately.
All right, sorry, Heiko, we're gonna kick you out then and bring someone else on.
Let's get members.
Okay.
So, who is up for sharing a little bit of insights?
Yeah, maybe
I
me
guess-
again. If
Sure.
you I'm looking for other team members to invite on stage here, I can talk about me a little bit. I'm doing marketing since the internet was invented in the 90s. I started my first business, and I'm a real marketing guy. And yeah, when I think Thomas Hessler, my mentor at this time, he bought his first Bitcoin, and it was really crazy. And I think for me that was one of the biggest steps, like the internet invention. So, and yeah, after this, I was really interested to learn more about blockchain and Bitcoin. And when we read the white paper of Vitalik Buterin about Ethereum, that was the moment for me to join the blockchain industry. And yeah, for me, it's a really big chance for the world. And but the fun fact, what I want to share is at Zanox, I was responsible for a product and for marketing, and I was a really shy person. And today, many people can't believe it and ask me, "Hey, Lars, you are not shy. You are talking to many people. You are on the stage and at universities, and so." But this is like it is. So it was a big journey for me. And when Thomas Hessler came to me, 2004, I think, and said, "Hey, Lars, you are really experienced with our product. You have to do sales from now on." I want to quit. And that was a really bad moment for me. And I had tears in my eyes and won't quit the job. Yeah. So, but next day I decided, okay, that's my role. I have to do this. I want to stay here at in the company. And it was a great journey. 6 years, I did really successful sales. So, and I don't like salespeople, but today the combination of marketing skills and sales skills, I mean, this is maybe the value proposition of me as a consultant, to combine sales expertise and experience for some years. And so, but that was a big problem for me. That was not funny, but at the end it was cool. So that's about me. And as you can see here, Marta joins the call, and I hope the sound quality is fine. So let's talk, Marta.
Yeah, hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So yeah, hi everyone. I'm Marta. I am brand new to UFOstart. I'm the UFOstart baby, I could say. And yeah, my journey, I would say, I already wanted to learn a lot about marketing way before. I would say 1.5 years ago, when I was in the middle of my bachelor studies. And yeah, then I joined Advanced Store and I started learning a lot there about digital marketing. Also from Lars. And when I had a workshop with Lars, I thought that he's really cool and that I would like to have him as my bachelor thesis supervisor. And I started writing my bachelor thesis about DAOs. It was Lars' idea, and honestly, I loved it. I learned a lot. It was stressful, but also very fruitful, I would say. And yeah, after I handed in my thesis, I stayed in touch with Lars, and in general, I already heard about UFOstart way before that, and I thought it was a really cool idea, and I was interested in that. And yeah, with the moment when I handed in my thesis, and I would say that I became more knowledgeable about blockchain, Lars said that if I want to, I can join, and I started with writing blogs with Ira, and yeah, so far I'm thriving, and I love being here. I'm just looking forward to doing more and more stuff with you guys. So yeah, that's about me.
And if you are interested here, the community, let's share the link here. Your first blog post about DAOs, it was really successful on LinkedIn, on Medium, many readers, and let's share the link. And it's only the first version. We want to prepare more about DAOs.
Okay, that's a great idea. I'll do it in a second. I just copy the link.
Right, more blog posts are coming about DEOs, and that was really, really nice experience to work with Marta as well. Like her writing skills are very good. So I hope once we put the links there, you guys enjoy and stay tuned as well for the next coming ones by her. So yeah. So up next, or should we continue with the polls, Basti?
Please explain it a little bit.
Yes. So we're prepared, of course, fun polls for our crowd to get engaged a little bit, and then we will have them posted, and you guys can actually write down. There's when you click, you can participate in polls.
Yeah, you should find them in the main navigation bar. There's a bunch of polls, which just that'd be a good idea to see. You know, if you have any experience with DAOs that we already talked about, that Lars already said is future of startups. So just curious if any of you have any experience working there. What is the most exciting projects you witnessed this year, or topics? Are you more on the NFT rush, or thinking about the metaverse all the time? These kind of things. To just see where we headed. And please don't be shy. Today's really about, apart from now having this little introduction round. If you want to contribute anything, talk to us, anything, tell us why ideas are not the future of startup, for example. We'll be happy to get you on screen and just discuss that with you. By the way, there's many more people that we call the UFO astronauts. Some of them having some technical issues, of course, others rejected my invite to come on screen. How dare they, right? And others couldn't make it at all today. But we'll see, maybe we'll meet one or two more down the line. But yeah, so please jump to the poll section and just leave your votes over there. Oh,
there are many questions, and some are really philosophically. What is the favorite crypto coin
for this year, right? So the past year, what was your favorite crypto coin, if any, right? Or maybe if just
there's only one.
There's only one.
Okay, you can invite Heiko again, I think.
Sure, yeah. Just check the answers of the polls. All right, Heiko should be back online in a minute. Let's see if he can get his microphone worked out now.
So I'm back.
Wow.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, so
there you are.
At least I jumped
Welcome back.
the introduction round, so yeah, but I'm open for all product-related question or also the blockchain question you already all of you asked. Yeah, just go ahead.
Okay, let's see if we can get Mario back on screen as well.
But you did not install the. Yeah, we did not hear a fun fact about you, Heiko.
A fun fact, what I already wrote in our chat of Crowdcast, I think every other fun fact.
Say louder.
That's a good fun fact.
Yeah, that's the best fun fact that the product guys is able to activate the microphone on a Crowdcast, on a streaming. So I think most funny, it's not possible. One more fun.
Yeah, maybe this is actually a good point to jump and transition into our next part. Of course, if anyone else wants to join in from the team and the technical issues are resolved, then please just ping Basti. But otherwise, maybe we can have a look at also, especially from your perspective, also Heiko, on the year 2021. Kind of what happened, what were kind of the developments, recap what happened, and what were kind of the learnings and developments. That would be very, very interesting, since this is one of the big areas where we, I think, developed a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, what I already tried to explain before my microphone turned off is that we really build the recommendation engine from the ground up. So we had a first alpha version or first MVP built with just software as a service products with some with Airtable was one product, with Google and so on. So we put some things together just to test our idea. And this year we really saw that the idea was working also on the bigger scale, and have written everything our own. So we created our own database, we structured all the information, and we built new logics, improved everything, and so we make a big progress in this. And what we really learned is that if our product should be scalable and should also be work for everyone, also in the Web3 area, not also in the old school Web2, is that we need a product which is not just an interface or not just a email or some other kind of a marketing plan. We really learned that we need to have an API, and also that our product have to be API first. So everything we do it first on API, so that you can do whatever you want with your recommendations. You can integrate it in your own CRM. You can push the recommendations to Trello. You can write your own automations to send your team emails or whatever. So everything is based on an open REST API, and that was a key learning, and also the biggest step we did this year, because building all the database stuff, all the API, the authentication, the documentation was a lot of work, but we are really happy with the result, and can't wait for the first feedback of all the users who are working with our recommendations.
Yeah, great. Thanks a lot. Maybe you can share one more thing, like what the biggest challenge in this whole process, like this, let's say, metamorphosis from, okay, we thought this is what we're doing, but now we know this is what it is. What was the biggest challenge along the way?
I would say how we structure all the data. Like you can imagine, with the idea we have, there is a lot of data to handle, And for sure, always the first idea is, yeah, let's use an AI or deep learning algorithm. But yeah, for the start, this is not working because you need a lot of data for really good results from deep learning or AI. So we structured all the data in some kind of objects, of attributes, of actions. So everything what is related to one topic and also to one action the user have to do, to one channel the market is using. So if marketing channels and other things, and then we had to write. We have to write our own rule engine. So what happens when, if you do a lot of, or if your marketing goal is finding end customers or finding some funding, some money. We have to really to solve that puzzle of all that different pieces that count in, that have different types of information, different size of information, and different depth of information. And we structured everything new, and that was really a big work, and it took the most of the time. Not writing the API, but structuring everything.
Okay, great.
Maybe just to jump in here. I think why is it taking so much time or so much effort? Is because it's so complex. Because the idea is not to just have the input from the 3, 4, 5, 6, 15 of us in the long run, but to really open this up and make this really decentralized, of course, right? To really have a community of contributors coming in, writing new marketing rules and marketing actions, and really roll this out to basically everyone who has something to add from a marketing expertise point of view. And I think that's why we have tried a lot of different things, how to even structure this, and not only from a technical side, which tools to use, but also from a logic side, like what makes sense, what's the best strategy here. And I'm still trying to iron this out a bit, but I think we've come a long way already. And at some point, we'll also be able to roll this out to everyone who cares about it and who wants to contribute and really get involved, basically.
Thanks for adding, Basti. I think this is a good lead over from product to also sales and marketing and customers, right? Maybe to Lars, who is like on the forefront of getting our our advisory as well as product and tests out to real projects and very interesting projects. And I think this is another big area of where a lot has been happening. We onboarded new customers, new partners. So maybe Lars, you can have give a quick insight into what happened on that front of the UFO.
Yeah, for me the biggest challenge was to share, to handle our long-term vision with the current status of our product or of our company. And when we saw the main problem of our pivot, blockchain startup is not easy anymore. Many new problems and challenges are there for the startups. We thought, it's a good idea to work as advisors to learn more about blockchain marketing challenges, to learn more on the market, so with the clients, with the customers. And then we created our first prototype. We had the first product version online, and every time when market participants ask me, hey Lars, what are you doing with UFOstart? I try to explain two things. One is, our current status is we are working like an advisor for the startups, but we want to create a scaling software product, and it's API based and so on. But what is the product? So it is too complicated, and we have a clear vision. We have a really big market need, but at the end, we want to move more to our software product, and not working as advisors, but it's necessary to be on the market, to learn with the market about the needs. So, and this is really complicated in the sales process to work with current customers and clients and to explain it. And we had many workshops with our clients about vision, mission statement, creating the marketing, the approach for marketing startups, but for ourselves, it is the biggest problem to create our own vision and mission statement. That is the biggest challenge, to eat your own dog food and create your own target. So.
Cool. Thanks a lot for sharing. Anyone wants to add to that? And maybe
think, yeah.
on yes, please.
Yeah, just one sense. I think eating your own dog food is a very good phrase here to mention, and I think this is true for all projects that are trying to become decentralized and fully remote, like us, right? And I think you can tell today, right, that if someone is in Guatemala, as in having bad Wi-Fi connection, someone else microphone isn't working. I think this describes very well what I have the daily issues here and there, what tools to use, what structures to find that work for everyone. To really stay in touch. And we've tried so many things throughout this year. A fun fact, we've just released internally our own asynchronous podcasts 2 weeks ago. We basically just decided, hey, we've tried so many other things, how to meet regularly or not regularly, but how can we catch up with what we're doing in different teams, and with more and more people joining the UFOstart community, which is amazing, and just trying to put in work and passion. How can we stay up to date easily? So we started 2 weeks ago to have an internal podcast where whoever has to say something can just do that in 1 or 2 minutes, and people can then listen to the results basically whenever they want and whenever they have time, instead of having a weekly call from Friday 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. where everyone needs to make time to do that. And I think like this is also why it's so much fun working in this environment, to just try to make it work and just try new things, just stay active and agile, as they say. To find the solution that works best. And God knows we have tried a lot of different things that we then threw out again after 1 or 2 weeks. This may happen to this podcast again as well, but let's see if we'll keep using it or not. But I feel like the amount of tools and other things we're going through with UFOstart is just incredible. Just we try something, we do it for 2 weeks, and like, nope, doesn't work. Moving on, and it's kind of cool though. It's a lot of fun to try to become decentralized, become remote first, right, and make it work. It's tough though.
Right. I think it's very important that all of us are in the same mindset. People are asking like how actually we make it work, how I make it work, like, and everything. And I say, me and all my members, like team members and everything, we all, are having or sharing the same mindset and be remote first and trying new things. And we're not afraid. And I love that about us, about UFOstart. We're not afraid. We're like just taking the steps and trying to see if it's working or not for us.
Yeah.
On that note, let's have Elvis on the NFTs maybe. Or you can kick me out, by the way. It's okay. Let's rotate. Let's try. So I'm totally fine with it.
I think Lars has said enough. I'm going to kick him out now.
Oh, okay.
At least for now, yeah. We just took a look at the post. Thanks for voting. And we noticed that it seems like NFTs were everyone's in here topic of the year or most exciting stuff. So I just learned that Elvis has something to share about that. So let's see what he says. Just a second. I thought that Metaverse would rank higher, actually. It seems like I was the only one that found it to be more exciting than NFTs, but yeah.
NFTs always had a hot topic.
It's maybe probably because NFTs were a longer hot topic along the year than Metaverse, who has become, later in the year, just hot.
It's probably true, yeah.
Hi, Elvis. Welcome back.
Hi. So yeah, what am I going to say about NFTs? I'm currently working on on creating NFTs together with some friends. It was a very spontaneous reaction. We very fascinated by this whole NFT space and in general the technology behind, and by just reading a lot, making a lot of research, and watching what's going on in the NFT space. And considering the fact that I'm a creative guy and I love creating stuff, I just thought about creating some NFTs. So I've done a lot of research. I haven't invested in NFTs. I haven't bought any, but I'm working on a lot of cool NFTs. I'm going to publish them and show you guys as soon as we're done. I don't want to spoil it too much, but they are quite cool, and it's going to be a lot of fun. This whole process is very interesting and a lot of fun. Yeah, that being said, I'm going to show you my work as soon as we're going to publish. It's probably in June. Any other questions I can answer?
Very cool. Maybe on that topic, I'm very excited to see your work. Really very much. As just one other thing that I would, on this topic, I am also not invested like heavily, but I am interested. I have a love, a passion for comics and graphic novel sequential art, and it was like a cool project where there's kind of a comic series that was made with characters from the Bored Apes, right? It's the Bored Apes kind of comic, and kind of that attracted me. The combination of comic, you can actually access the comic only if you have the NFT, and that was kind of interesting. But yes, very excited also to see new interesting projects from our core.
Just checking the chat, guys, and seems like the audience also invested, or maybe not money, but somehow into NFTs. So Leo, if that's any, you want to come on screen and talk about it? Be happy to.
I will be interested.
Get some
cool.
outside insiders. I'll just send you an invite, and you can then decide if you want to come or not.
Sure.
I'm gonna
Nice.
disappear for now. Sure. Okay. Cool. Sorry, crowd was pretty slow with so many people on the screen.
So it's gonna come on?
Yep. Sorry, I'm working on it.
Cool.
Yes.
It's just Crowdcast, and a tool that we've used heavily
On the side notes,
this year, but we may need to move on from it if we need to want to do this with so many people more often. Okay, Leo, I'm sending an image right now. And you should see it in a second. Wait, I need to kick someone else out first beforehand. Sorry about that. Okay. Here we go. Tim said also something about Pokemon NFTs. Do you also want to talk about that? I'm not sure if that's a real thing and I've missed it, or if you're just saying that this would be nice. Sending you an invite as well.
Hi guys, what's up? Am I audible?
Hello, Leo. Welcome on stage. How are you?
Hey, I'm fine. Awesome. Nice to meet you guys all this way. I'd also like to learn a little more about the Pokemon NFTs afterwards. That sounds really cool. Just a quick maybe 2 minutes from what we're working on since you invited me on stage. Thanks for that. We're working on Style Exchange. I can also share the link maybe if anyone is interested. StyleExchange.io. We're basically operating a virtual fashion NFT marketplace where people can drop their fashion NFTs. Now the cool thing about it is that we actually offer fittings of these virtual fashion NFTs for people to wear, so they get usability out of their NFTs. And we're currently working on a bridge to the metaverse as well, because NFTs are nice and fashion NFTs are cool if you can wear them in 2D on social media, but the real magic starts when you can bridge them into metaverses and actually have them on their avatars. And that's what we are launching a utility token for next year in order to make this bridge possible through our NFTs. So yeah, if you guys are into this, feel free to check it out. Yeah, thanks for allowing me to share.
Perfect.
Sounds amazing. Yeah.
Thanks for sharing.
Really cool, yeah. So are we getting any insights from you, Tim, on Pokemon NFTs? I think I sent you an invite just now, so would love to have you on screen too. Oh, Sasha's also here. It's also from UFO, who is...
Have you guys heard of the Pokemon NFTs before? Is it like on OpenSea, a collectible, or is it a...
I haven't, to be honest, but
kind
I'm
of like
not
a game?
super involved, to be honest.
Because I feel like if Pokemon were to release an official like game with NFTs, that would fly for sure.
Yeah, it
Where
feels
people
like you
could
hear
like
about it,
trade
but...
and level them up, that would work 100%.
So I just invited Sasha as well. Let's see. Maybe Sasha has heard about the Pokemon NFTs. I feel like he would have.
Yes. Checking tech. Okay. Yes, and on the side note, I would want to say, I could not say before, but like, yeah, Elvis, I'm a huge, like, serious fan of your work. Working with Elvis is like just awesome, you know, like every time, because the thing is like we've been talking and brainstorming, you know, like for you guys what to prepare on, you know, Instagram, on the social medias, also the Crowdcast banners, everything what you see is Elvis hands and creativity. So like awesome. I just wanted to say that note. Say it out loud.
Thank you.
That's very nice of you. So Tim's still checking tech, sorry. Sasha also seems to not be able to join, maybe. Invited you again, Lars, as well. But yeah, I mean, really,
Yeah, let's have
podcast is... Okay, it seems like, sorry guys, sorry for this. Again, this is an experiment. We've never had so many people on screen. Usually it was only 3 to 4 and they stayed on screen for the whole time. It seems like Crowdcast is not working out well enough for the heavy loads we're expecting today.
Let's have also Lars back. Can we?
Yes, that would be maybe good, since I mean it is very fun and we have a lot more to talk about. But it would be great to have like a since we are over time already, actually, for the usual Crowdcast, not a problem. But to have a little bit of an outlook, also what's going to happen, what's ahead of us in 2022. Be great to have also Lars back on.
Working on it.
Otherwise, yes, just want to say maybe right now, since you know we are growing, as you guys mentioned before, in contributors. We're very happy to onboard and to introduce more contributors to our ecosystem, and want to extend like an invitation to you listeners who are interested in getting to know us a little bit better, to join our Discord, to engage with us, and to reach out. And we're happy to let you in on our little UFO. But yes, now we have Lars on. Yes, we have Lars back for maybe a little bit of an outlook on the next year. What's up? Where is our direction going? The flying saucer. Was it headed?
No, I think it's perfect when we talk about NFTs. That's I think a perfect example to have an outlook to the next years and to the development of blockchain solutions. Because when I try to explain random people on the street what NFTs can do for us, they can't understand. And most of the people maybe don't understand art and digital art, and why it's necessary to buy digital art, or why people spend so much money for it. But for us here in the industry, and if you are not interested in digital goods or arts, there's a new solution. Yeah, it's a new software solution. And if you have a look on the most important innovators in the world, like who's it? the founder of AngelList, Naval Ravikant, they try to think about the future of NFTs. Okay, there's a new solution. What it's necessary or possible to invent, and what we can do with the solution of NFTs maybe next year. It's invented now. Digital art is the first approach. It's the first use case. But what is possible next year? And to involve a community contributor to create, I don't know, totally other new stuff based on NFTs. And that's, I think, the most important skill set what you have to have. Try to think about what is necessary in the future, and not discussing what is missing today, and what is maybe that you are not interested in crypto coins or NFT art, or okay. And for me, as a startup mentor, this is an advice, and this what I want to learn by myself. What is possible next year with NFTs, based on NFTs, yeah, to create DAOs better, or
Yes, that's
Thank you,
maybe
Tim.
that's maybe a good point for me, mentioning future also what we're looking to, and DAOs, and I'm especially excited about seeing our the ecosystem grow, more contributors. How do we manage to engage more people, more marketing experts from different sides to use the product, to contribute, to grow? How this will all be managed. There's a lot to learn for us, a lot to explore, and to growing our whole ecosystem, kind of on this product side. How to divide between core and contribution from other participants. This will be very exciting in 2022, now that we moved and developed so much on the product. And then opening more up, and getting new clients on board, and making this knowledge from Lars and Bastian and all of us accessible to many clients. Era, what excites you? I appreciate really much our year, especially us. That's another thing that I appreciate, and I'm excited very much about to work further with you. So I'd also be interested to hear what is your take on 2022.
Thank you so much, first of all. And for the further 2022, as I also mentioned, I really like, and I'm not hoping, I know that we will keep being more, bold about that, and then having new ideas, and then not being afraid to, just do it. And it is, I think, very crucial. Also, working with you guys, with each team member, it's been a blast, like I said, and it inspires me. Also, like Lars, so good mentor, and then I learned a lot from you, and I'm hoping for 2022 also to continue to learn from you and grow from learning all of you guys, because I think each ideas are very important. And also for the crowd, for people, don't be shy, we just put right there, right below Elvis and Lars, there's a link to Discord, so join, and then let's have discussions and have ideas for our also next crowdcast. But let's grow as a community. So whole thing is actually makes me excited. And then again, I cannot say it enough, and I'm really meaning from my heart, really blessed to have this team, so it's really good. And
Thank you
I
very
see
much,
the chat
Era.
going crazy.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
For me, it's Christmas time. Thank you.
Well, we just had Heiko appear again for some famous last words, I guess.
Whoa. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, as you can imagine, for me as some kind of nerd, the most interesting thing I'm looking for is how we can work on the product and get feedback on the product and see how the product develops. And I think there are still a lot of issues we have to solve and a lot of problems that will appear. But I'm fully into it. I know that we will made it. The first tests are already awesome. The recommendations are really, really good. And I really like to hear every feedback. So check out our documentation, try it out, join our Discord server, as already mentioned, and ask us questions. And also just marketing related things. It don't have to be exactly about our product. But we really believe in that, and we are sure that this will help a lot of clients to finally have a clear way to do the marketing and not to reading 100 Medium posts and every post is saying, do that and do that. So that you really have, like for a nerd, a structured plan of things you have to do and how to do. And I think every day for me will be exciting.
Great. Maybe then, as actually closing it off, since as your audience know by now probably noticed, like the nucleus of all of this is Lars and centered around Lars, and he got us all together in this way. We all have our special story how we connected. So maybe it is your honor to have the very, very last words.
See you in the Discord channel. That's we share all our knowledge. We try to work really transparent, and we want to invite you to be part of our journey through the universe. Jump on board and have fun.
Great. Then
Connect better. Perfect.
Cool. Don't forget to subscribe also for more crowdcasts. It will be coming. Add to Discord, and hope to see you guys soon. And I'm very sure I'll see all of you on stage very soon. So goodbye.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
I'm off the jungle.
Bye.
Bye.
Have fun. Bye.